みなさん、こんにちは。ローズです。元気ですか？このビデオでは28番の文法を紹介します。その前に27番の文法を復習しましょう。
First, we've learned about the potential verbs. To change a regular verb to potential verb, for group 1, we change the I syllable, for example, kakimasu, to E syllable, kakemasu. For group 2, we just add rare before the mas. Tabemasu becomes taberaremasu. For group 3, which includes kimasu, to come, or shimasu, to do, kimasu becomes koraremasu, and shimasu becomes dekimasu. Next, we've learned about potential verbs, particles, and its uses. So, potential verbs use particle ga. For example, watashi wa eigo ga hanasemasu. We use potential verbs to express a person's ability to do something, like can or be able to, and also to express the possibility of an action in a certain situation. For example, Kara-san wa hangul ga yomemasu, or 注文がまだ変えられますか? We've also learned about the verbs 見えます meaning see and 聞こえます meaning hear. So these are involuntary verbs. For example, この街から富士山が見えます。あの部屋から不思議な音が聞こえます。Next, we've learned about another meaning of dekimasu. So we've learned dekimasu as can, but here it means to be completed, to be finished, or be made. For example, 学校の近くに新しいモールができました。or 晩ご飯ができました。We've also learned adding particle wa after other particles such as では、には、へは、からは、or までは to highlight those nouns. For example, 部屋にはテレビがあります。店では酒が買えます。このビルからは花火が見えます。Next, we've learned about particle mo, which means also. So it replaces particle ga and o. For example, 清水さんは英語が話せます。中国も話せます。サラダを食べました。ケーキも食べました。部屋にはテレビがあります。リビングルームにもテレビがあります。And lastly, we've learned about the word しか meaning only or just, which is used with negative sentences. For example, コピーは一つしかありません。彼女にしか買ってあげない。
はい、大丈夫ですか？それでは28番の文法を勉強しましょう。
Here are the grammar points for today's lesson. Our first pattern is verb 1 followed by nagara and then verb 2. This means doing verb 1 while doing verb 2. So we have two actions happening at the same time. So to do this, we just remove mas from the first verb, add nagara, and then followed by the second verb. So the highlight of the sentence is the second verb. For example, I was laughing while watching a funny show. Our first verb is laugh, which is waraimasu. So we remove mas and then we add nagara. Warai nagara, followed by the second verb, which is watching a funny show. 面白い番組を見ました。笑いながら面白い番組を見ました。It can also be used when two actions are happening over a long period of time. For example, I'm working part-time and studying in university. So our first verb is working part-time. アルバイトやり So from やります it becomes やりながら。アルバイトをやりながら Our second verb is study or 勉強します。大学で勉強します。アルバイトをやりながら大学で勉強します。I was writing a book while I was teaching. 本を書きながら So from 書きます it becomes 書きながら。 本を書きながら英語を教えました。So our second verb is to teach, which is 教えます。本を書きながら英語を教えました。Next is verb ています or verb ていました。So we've learned this pattern in lesson 15, which indicates an action happening at the moment or the ing verb. However, in this lesson, we would also learn that this pattern could mean expressing a habitual action or something that you do on a regular basis. For example, I jog every morning before breakfast. 毎朝, so every morning, ご飯を食べる前に before eating breakfast, ジョギングをしています。毎朝ご飯を食べる前にジョギングをしています。I do the laundry on Saturdays and Sundays. 土日は洗濯しています。土日は洗濯しています。I drank beer every night. So the action happened in the past or the habit happened in the past. 毎晩 every night ビールを飲んでいました。毎晩ビールを飲んでいました。Next is using she in a sentence. So we have the verb or adjectives in plain form followed by she. So this can use to describe something using more than one adjective. So for verbs and e-adjectives, we just add she after them. However, for na adjectives, we need to add da and then followed by she. So it basically means and. So this is another way to use two or more verbs, nouns, or adjectives in a sentence. For example, my sister's apartment is new and it also has a garden. So we are describing the apartment. 姉のアパートは新しいし. So this is an e adjective, so we just add she. And then the second description is it also has a garden. 庭もあります。姉のアパートは新しいし、庭もあります。My crush is kind, beautiful, and popular. 好きな人は優しいし、綺麗だし。So, 綺麗 is an adjective. So, we need to add da followed by she. And last, 人気があります。好きな人は優しいし、綺麗だし、人気があります。
In lesson 16, we've learned about connecting adjectives using 何々くて. For example, 彼は可愛くて優しいです. When you use くて, you're just saying that he is cute and kind, nothing more. However, if you use she, for example, 可愛いし優しいです, it means that there are other qualities that he has that were not mentioned. So, on top of that, or among other things, he is cute and kind. So that's the main difference between using くて and 何々し.
This pattern can also be used in stating more than one reason. It basically means furthermore or on top of that. For example, the company president chose Miss Garcia. So the reason is she can speak English, earnest, and also has experience. 社長はガルシアさんを選びました。彼女は英語が話せるし。So our verb is in plain form. 英語が話せるし。熱心だし。So this is an adjective. 経験もあります。社長はガルシアさんを選びました。彼女は英語が話せるし、熱心だし、経験もあります。We can also use this pattern to refuse politely by giving a reason. For example, if someone asks, "Would you like to have coffee later?" コーヒーでも飲みませんか? Sorry, I have to help my mother and I have to do my report. ごめん、母を手伝うし、レポートをやらなければならない。We all know that Japanese don't want to be direct. So this is another way or the polite way of refusing someone's offer. It also implies more than one reason using particle mo. So basically this pattern means that there are other things that are not mentioned in the sentence. For example, it's also near the station. I'll buy this condominium. So, 駅からも近いし、このマンションを買います。So, in this sentence, there's only one given reason. So, this sentence implies that there are other reasons why she chose this condo or why she will buy this condo that were not mentioned in the sentence. So, that's basically the purpose of using she in a sentence. Next is それに。それに meaning besides or moreover. For example, why did you choose this condominium? どうしてそのマンションを選んだんですか? It has a gym and it's cheap. Besides, it's near the station. ジムがあるし、安いし、それに駅からも近いです。Next is それで。それで meaning then, so, and that's why. She can speak English, earnest, and has experience. That's why the company president chose Miss Garcia. 彼女は英語が話せるし、熱心だし、経験もあります。それで社長はガルシアさんを選びました。And lastly, particle ni. So in one example in the book, the speaker used ni in the sentence. So do you often come to this coffee shop? よくこの喫茶店に来るんですか? So general rule is, e is used to indicate the direction of the action, while ni indicates the destination. So that's why in this particular sentence, the speaker used ni because the destination is the 喫茶店。よくこの喫茶店に来るんですか? However, in these four verbs, we can use both e or ni. So those four verbs are 行きます、来ます、帰ります、and 出張します。So we can use either of the two. E or ni are okay.
はい、以上です。皆さん今日ありがとうございます。もし質問かコメントがあったら下に書いてください。あとはこのビデオ役に立ったら LIKE ボタンと Subscribe ボタンをクリックしてください。よろしくお願いします。またねー。